Top most powerful weapons in the world. Read more at. Ever since the existence of war, there has been a frantic race to build the deadliest and most destructive weapon. Throwing rocks eventually turned into throwing boulders from catapults. Sharp sticks turned into spears and knives. Humans eventually developed gunpowder and went on to discover the powers of the split atom. There are now countless sophisticated and deadly weapons available designed to both kill people and destroy the planet. Here are the top 10 most powerful weapons in the world. 1. Biological weapons. Read more at. Biological weapons have been used for well over 2,000 years. The Assyrians used fungus to poison enemy water supplies in the 6th century BC, and this type of warfare has evolved since. Biological weapons can be used against any number of people, from individuals to entire populations, with both lethal and non-lethal consequences. Anthrax is one of the most lethal biological weapons on Earth. It is invisible, odorless and tasteless, but highly infectious and lethal. Botulinum is an easily produced toxin that can be spread in many forms. A gram of botulinum could kill over 1 million people if it is inhaled. Despite being outlawed by the Geneva Convention, biological weapons are a definite threat to the global population. 2. Chemical weapons. Read more at. Chemical weapons can be described as weapons that are designed to release chemical agents. These chemical agents can be classified as choking, blister, blood or nerve agents. Chlorine and phosgene are used as choking agent. Lewisite and mustard gas are examples of blistering agents. Hydrogen cyanide is an example of a blood agent, while chemicals such as sarin, samin, and VX are examples of nerve agents. Many different chemical agents mean many different ways to die. The largest chemical attack in history occurred on March 16, 1988, when Iraqi forces used chemical weapons to kill up to 5,000 people and injure up to 10,000 more. The attack was considered a crime against humanity. 3. Radiological weapons. Read more at. Radiological weapons are designed to spread radioactive material for the primary purpose of causing death. The blast will not do much damage, but the radioactive materials released from the bomb can easily be fatal. Sometimes called dirty bombs, these weapons use the explosion of a conventional weapon to disperse radioactive contents over a given area. According to a United Nations report, Iraq used a radiological weapon in 1987. It was decided that the damage was too insignificant and the radiation levels created by the bomb were too low. 4. Mk-41. Read more at. The Mk-41 is the only 3-stage thermonuclear weapon ever produced by the United States. It is just over 12 feet long and over 4 feet in diameter, weighing in at 10,670 pounds. The Mk-41 was designed to create a fireball roughly 4 miles in diameter. In theory, it would have been capable of destroying reinforced concrete building up to 8 miles away from the blast and residential dwellings up to 24 miles from ground zero. It would also have caused third-degree burns to anyone in a 32-mile radius. 5. Napalm. Read more at. Napalm is a mixture of a gelling agent and petroleum that adheres to the skin and causes severe burns and fiery death. It was developed in 1942 and was immediately put to use in the later stages of World War II. In March of 1945, the Americans dropped about 690,000 pounds of napalm on Tokyo. This caused massive fires that rose up to 18,000 feet into the sky. Every building within 15 square miles was severely damaged, and this napalm attack reportedly killed over 100,000 people. The United States would go on to drop over 32,357 tons of napalm on Korea and a whopping 388,000 tons on Vietnam over a 10-year period. Napalm is proven to be one of the top 10 most powerful weapons in the world.